Is riding your bike to work a brilliant money-saving hack or just slower, sweatier way to get to work? Welcome back to Frugal or Foolish Friday, where we break down the real cost behind everyday habits so you can save money without losing your mind. Today's question, is riding your bike to work actually worth it? Let's start with some of the pros on why you would want to ride your bike to work. Number one, you can get your cardio workout in during your commute to work. You get two things done at once. Number two, you won't have to be sitting in traffic, which could mean less stress. Number three, you will have a lower carbon footprint, which is really good for the environment. Number four, doing a workout regularly can boost your mental health as well as your productivity at work. And number five, no gas, parking fees, or wear and tear on your car. What about the cons? Number one, it does take more time to commute to work. But if you're going to work out anyways, this might not be an issue. Number two, weather can really play an important role on your commute. Rain, snow, or extreme heat can make for a miserable ride. Number three, when you get to work, you're probably going to need to shower and have a change of clothes. If your work doesn't have showers, then maybe a really strong deodorant, but I probably wouldn't want to be your coworker. Number four, not all cities are bike friendly, and if this applies to you, then biking to work might not be fun or safe. Number five, you can't carry much besides a backpack. If you have lots of stuff to carry back and forth to work, this could be a deal breaker. And number six, you need a secure place to lock or store your bike at home and at work. Let's break down the numbers. If you're driving to work, gas costs anywhere from 10 cents to 25 cents per mile, depending on the gas and car you drive. To calculate this number for your car, take the gas price. In my case, that's currently about $3.60 a gallon, and then divide that by the number of miles per gallon you get. My car gets around 25 miles per gallon when I'm commuting to work, which puts me around 14 cents per mile. Next, we need to account for car maintenance. AAA estimates about 9 cents per mile for maintenance and repairs. And lastly, all other costs, insurance, registration, and depreciation. AAA reports that for a new car, these numbers are around 72 cents per mile, but older cars and more frugal drivers could be around 50 cents per mile. All right, so what does this mean? Let's say we are a frugal driver, so we have the 50 cents per mile for other costs, 9 cents for maintenance costs, and we have a fairly fuel-efficient car, which is another 11 cents per mile, for a total of 70 cents, which would be on the more conservative side. Your costs could be more or less depending on your car. Doing a little research, I found that the average round distance trip to work is around 24 miles. Do this for 5 days a week for 50 weeks a year, and you're at 6,000 miles per year. At 70 cents per mile, that's $4,200 per year. Let's look at what a bike costs. A lot of us may not have a bike, so first we need to get a bike. A good starter bike could be around $800 to $1,000. And then you need some gear, so add another $100 to $200. So we're looking at about $900 to $1,200 upfront costs to get started. Let's spread these costs over 3 to 5 years, so that's $240 to $400 per year. And then we have maintenance on the bike. The main maintenance costs are chain, tube replacements, and tune-ups. This will generally cost around $50 to $150 per year. This puts the annual total around $290 to $550 a year, with a large portion of that being the upfront costs. All right, what is the savings per year here? Driving, we're around $4,200 per year, and biking is somewhere around $290 to $550. This would put our savings somewhere between $3,650 and $3,910 per year. This is if we change our commute entirely from driving to biking. What happens if we invest that $3,650 each year in the market for 10 years? Then we stop commuting to work on our bike and just let it sit there for 25 years building compound interest. Years 1 through 10, you will be investing $3,650 annually for 10 years with a 7% return, which is a great historical number to use that takes inflation into account. This will grow to about $51,000 after 10 years. Now, after 10 years, we get tired of biking and just want to drive. So we leave that $51,000 in the market to grow for 25 more years. That $51,000 continues to grow 7% annually, and it grows to approximately $276,000. Wow, that is some amazing cash saved by riding your bike to work for just 10 years. All right, so what do I think? Is this frugal or is this foolish? I'm calling this one frugal, but it's really dependent on your lifestyle and if you even have a desire to commute by bike to work. If your commute is a reasonable distance and you like the weather and there's a place to freshen up when you get to work, biking can be an absolute money saver and great for your health. But if you're dodging rain, rush hour, and potholes, then maybe not. What about you? Would you bike to work to save some money? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back every Friday for another Frugal or Foolish.